You should know if the pizza does not come in time, I've decided that we will eat Byung's son. Okay, we're not gonna eat him, but it does look delicious. We have to eat some.
He does look delicious.
Poor little Byung son.
Poor Byung son.
Welcome to the Squadcast movie podcast, episode number 31, which I know this time because we screwed it up last time, but we know it this time. It's episode number 31.
We got it right.
We have I don't know, we didn't really do any theme or anything. We were kind of running out of time, so I just picked two movies. One is Kicking and Screaming, another Will Ferrell movie that I grew up loving, and then there's Heat from I think 1995.
1995.
Which both of us have watched for the first time for this pod. Which is really cool.
Stacked fucking cast for that movie.
I know. I noticed that.
But holy fuck! Like that movie had an insane cast. Yeah.
I didn't even realize it until I watched it. Yeah. Even like down to like Natalie Portman as like the young girl. Like what the okay.
Like holy shit.
But I recommended it because this is kind of an old favorite and like has somewhat of a cult classic vibe to it. It like when it was made, it didn't get any like Oscar nominations and it wasn't like heavily reviewed, but like in the years following and like from our generation of people who've watched it, it is like a lot of people's favorite movie, and I had never seen it, so I'm like, well, I do a movie podcast, so
might as well watch it now, right?
Might as well add it to the list, and plus I knew it was going to be like a fun one. It's got Robert De Niro and it's got Al Pacino. Like even take away the stack cast, it has those guys.
Those two alone will make a stack cast, but I mean, Jesus.
We'll just
might as well just
start with Heat.
We might as well start with Heat.
Yeah, I don't think we have to do much with the synopsis. It's a kind of a classic like cop versus robber story. Robert De Niro is like a big time heist guy, and Al Pacino's a really good forensics cop. Really good like detective with the LAPD, and honestly, it is a very, very great, really, really fun, like, character writing movie, or character study, I guess, on just one thing that's really cool about how they write the characters and present the characters in this movie, which is, in my opinion, is the strength, just the performances and just how the characters are written. I'm saying character a lot. Anyway.
I mean,
it's
a movie podcast.
What I'm saying is, I don't know. For pretty much the whole movie, I don't know. Could you tell me who the protagonist is and the antagonist is between Al Pacino and Robert De Niro? Because I don't know.
No, I mean it's definitely hard, and I mean for this movie itself, obviously it's a heist movie, right? But the way that they did it's like a hyper. What am I looking for? Yeah. It's like hyper researched and like procedurally based. But it's heavy on real life, and it's a Chicago-based movie.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Oh, yeah, that's another reason why I hear a lot of love for it,
It's a Chicago-based detective movie with an insane cast. And I know we said it a lot, so like, we got De Niro, we got Pacino, Val Kilmer, you got Natalie Portman,
Danny Trejo,
Jon Voight. Who else?
Jon Voight.
Who the fuck else is in this? There's so like, dude. There's
I know.
Dennis Haysbert, which,
yes,
honestly is like he's a fucking really good actor. He's in a lot of movies that I feel like not a lot of people know. And there's a few other people that I've seen in other movies. Like, who is it? Ashley Judd, Michael Mann. Yeah. Oh. Like, dude, come on, bro.
Michael Mann directed it.
Yeah. Like, Michael Mann's director, but he's in the. Funny enough, he's in the cast list. I don't remember. Yeah. I watched this maybe a week ago, but I don't remember his exact. I don't know if he had like a cameo or not, but So I took a few notes, but I kind of just started
I don't know. When it's the first time watching, it's tough. I kind of just want to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do hear that. It was hard for me to take notes because I was
Also,
so like enthralled in the movie, if that makes sense.
yeah, no, absolutely, I was. And also, a quick fuck you to YouTube for closed caption being fucking the words being a second before the line gets delivered, and like sometimes the words will even disappear before the person says them. And it made it harder. I had to turn them off, and so I had to watch the movie without subtitles. I was pretty upset about that. I mean, sometimes I couldn't understand what someone was saying, and so I had to like rewind and read the subtitles and then remember what they were saying. It was annoying, but
Fair.
other than that, and yeah, I mean, I had a fine experience. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of little things to say about it, but
Yeah, no,
it's
go
very
for it.
well.
I'll give you the reins first here. I mean, in all fairness, you did pick both movies this week, and I'm perfectly okay
Yeah,
with that. I mean, the
yeah.
second movie that we're gonna go over, I've seen that movie like 50 times. That movie's I mean, it's
So,
one of my favorite actors of
all
all
right,
time. But this one, like, go
we'll get
off,
to
do your
that.
thing.
Yeah. No, well, there are some nice things about like how it's made. I guess I think of two ways in which like a movie can be very well directed or like made. It could be like on the artistic side, like where a lot of things like sound and editing and cinematography and music like have a very like some to an extent it's experimental, but it doesn't have to be experimental, but just like very much like the artist's touch on it. And then there's some types of directing like or in filmmaking where it's more based on just like precision, like basic precision and like being clean, like clean cuts, clean edits, and just a basic like understanding of like for the viewer of what's going on, which is impressive to do. That's kind of I would say this movie is a little bit more of the latter. Although there are some nice like shots there, like the first time Robert De Niro kisses that lady on the balcony, they have like a really nice like overhead light shot, kind of. It looks, I don't know, it looks a little ahead of its time
Well,
because
yeah, I
like I
mean, they
see
use
shots like
practical
that more
lighting in
often
it.
in.
Did do my
I,
research on that. It's practical lighting.
yeah, oh yeah. Hey, remember what I always say, lighting. I don't know. They forgot something about lighting in the
Well, they use the
few recent
same
years.
kind of like documentary style lighting as they did in what is it? The Dark Knight.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So that like that. No, that makes total sense because that's something Nolan would do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is. Nolan's kind of a mix of the two. He likes to be artistic, but he also likes to apply some basic aspects of filmmaking so that like a certain like just to like make sure something is achieved cleanly. But like I'd say David Fincher is kind of like that too. But like I don't know, I wouldn't consider Michael Mann as much of an auteur, but I wouldn't consider him like a director for hire either. Like you can tell it's a Michael Mann movie. It's a little bit about more about the editing and I guess the themes of the movie.
Right. No,
but
absolutely.
yeah, but of course the strengths to me is like all the characters, especially the two leads, and their well first just their individual like lives and like personalities, but then also their relationship to one another, which like I've seen before in movies and shows, but I never really get tired of it. Like when there's two people on like completely other sides. Like it could be cop and a criminal, it could be other things, like two different sides of like armies or whatever. That have like a somewhat un unspoken friendship with each other, you know what I mean?
Right. No, I 100% understand that.
Yeah, so like I love the scene when they're having coffee with each other and they just have like a casual conversation, almost like two old time friends. Like I don't know, you which is like I don't know, it's really cool. It's like something you two people would have to have like an understanding of with each other, you know? Like they both have to know that they could do that. And they do, and they're right, they can. Like I don't know, it's cool.
No, I agree. I think it's very cool, and like the whole like I guess like the whole what's what I'm looking for? Not I don't want to say premise, but like whatever a synonym for like premise is for the movie itself is amazing. And then obviously like there if we're going into like actor specific thing, like Val Kilmer, right? The silent heartbreak.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. The silent
Yeah.
heartbreak, like he's the emotional
Yeah.
anchor, of like the movie pretty much, and he's got no dialogue. Did you realize? Like, did you notice that he's got almost no dialogue in the movie?
Almost no dialogue. Yeah. I mean, he's got
But
some
minus
dialogue.
like what is it? Like the final
Oh, he talks to
interaction like with
Robert.
his wife or something like that, and like a couple other parts.
Well,
But
that's when. Yeah.
like
That's when there
he's
is no dialogue.
exactly.
Uh,
But he's like very prevalent in the movie without being in the movie. Does that
yeah.
make sense?
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I guess it's a little hard for me to think about him like as like an emotional aspect of the movie, but he is kind of the I don't know. He's kind of the sad idiot or the like I don't know. I I guess what I get from his story is that he's really good at being a criminal, like from just the basic job of doing it. He's good at that, and he's good at like he knows what to do in the moment and all that stuff. But he's not good at like juggling that with like any kind of life that he could have. Which I guess in that way could make him the emotional anchor because that is kind of true about the main characters too.
Right.
But I don't know. I think he in his situation it's like even worse to a degree, even though the movie doesn't follow him directly. It follows Robert De Niro. But I don't know. First of all, I don't know. You didn't hear me when I said it, but R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Oh, I did hear it. I said R.I.P.
Okay. um, I thought I don't know. It was interesting because the other guy had like a thing going too, and I forgot the guy's name who was holding the kid when Al Pacino shot him.
Oh
Guy with
shit.
the short hair. Well, you know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you're talking about. Fuck. I'll remember it in
That
a
guy
little
had
bit.
yeah. That guy had a family. And even the other guy that they had is the getaway driver, who was the cook. I actually was a little sad about his death because I thought I pointed out in my notes that he only had 2 scenes before Robert De Niro recruits him for that. Just like him him going to get that job, and then him talking to I assume his wife or his girlfriend, and she's like really motivating him, telling him how proud she is, and all that. It was nice. It was nice, like 2 quick scenes to like establish a character very quick. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of impressive. The movie sets out to do a lot and kind of challenges itself in that way, but uh, the clean and the precise aspects of its filmmaking, not just how it's shot, but even how it's written, the way they're able to establish a character like that in 2 scenes, like I don't know, they set themselves up with a big challenge and they succeed, I would say.
I would agree. No, yeah, it's definitely a heavy undertaking in what for the timing in the movie, in the I guess we could call it like mid to late '90s, right? I
Yeah,
feel like in this time period there were a lot of like crime movies or heist movies or
sure.
like movies that kind of fell
Yeah.
within the same genre, and to be a movie as groundbreaking, I guess in like a better term, as Heat, where what we're in. Fuck, what year is it? We're in 2026. Like, it's still relevant and it's still people's favorite fucking movie. Like, I think it says a lot about just the way that the movie was brought about and
Hmm.
the way that the actors portrayed. And again, like, I'm gonna harp on this until this fucking segment is over. The fucking cast for a 1995 movie that's almost 3 hours long is riveting. I didn't realize this movie was 2 hours and 50 minutes until I looked it up afterwards.
Oh yeah. Oh dude. I mean, if anything, that would be my one small critique, is I thought it could have been trimmed down a little bit. But I do wonder, because I'm talking about how they set themselves up for a challenge and they passed it, and I'm trying to think about like, what kind of things they did to do that. I guess one solution they might have been to have it like a lot of the scenes edited quickly, but make it a long movie so that neither of those things draw back from each other. I don't know if that was done perfectly because I don't know. I hate when I make this criticism about a movie because I never know exactly what scenes should get cut out, you know? Like
Right.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll see a deleted scene and then I could decide like, "Oh yeah, that was it was good that that was cut out," or like, "Oh, that maybe shouldn't have been cut out." But when I just only have one version of the movie, I don't know. I don't know what would have. I just thought that it um I don't know. It it was just a little long, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to go too deep into that because I'm gonna end up talking myself into circles.
No, I mean I
I
100%, I 100% get it. It was, and I okay. Well, I get it. Like I've had that feeling with other movies. For this one, obviously it wasn't my exact sentiment. I enjoyed the length of it, but like I understand where
it's
you're
fair.
coming from, and there's definitely been movies that have been. I mean, dude, I've watched movies that were an hour and 45 minutes long that I felt like lasted fucking 20 hours because it was just a bad movie.
Oh,
This one I was
yeah,
just
bad,
enthralled
boring.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, like bad, boring, like no
Yes.
plot. I was just
Sure.
enthralled with this one, and it really, I don't know, I guess it just did something
Sure.
for me. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
No, for sure. I guess my only other slight little complaints are just a couple character decisions. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't really get Wayne Grove's character at all, except that he's just bad. He's a bad guy and an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can understand if all right, I get you're some kind of sadistic weirdo who like sleeps with a prostitute and then murders her, but like I don't know, why would you do that when you're under a bunch of heat? I don't know.
No pun
You're under a bunch of
intended.
heat from both the cops and the criminals that you were working with. If any of one of them see, yeah, let me go ahead and do this really quick.
Right, like let me
I
go
don't
ahead and
know.
just fucking put myself out there for no reason. It's pretty much the premise of that.
So yeah, that was I don't know. I don't want to call it a criticism of the movie, but I'm not gonna call it that. I'm not even gonna call it a complaint. I'm just gonna say I was so fucking annoyed when he decided to go back to kill Wayne Groves. I was like, "Oh, you're good. It's it. You're good. That's done. You win. But whatever. Who cares about that guy?" And then he decides to peel off and go get him. Like, oh
Right, like,
man.
like why was this? No, I mean, I get you on that. It's one of those where it's like, why was this the decision that we made for
I
this?
don't even, yeah, and the reason I don't want to call it a complaint because maybe you could say it's consistent with his character. This is the same guy who, like, when they were going to pick up the money from that businessman guy, and they found out, and they realized that they were getting shot at. They were trying to kill him. He drove away, and then drove back at the guy who initially tried to kill him to try to run him over, which in my opinion was a terrible idea. Like you were away from that guy, and you had Val Kilmer on a roof with a gun, and that guy was dead to rights to him. Like you know what I mean?
No, I know
I
exactly
don't
what you
know.
mean.
He decides to drive back to try and hit the and start shooting at him and try to hit him over. Like I think that guy was covered, man. You all you did there was put yourself in danger. No, am I
No,
wrong?
you're not. You're not. All you did
Oh,
in that situation is literally fuck yourself over.
right. Like you've just I don't know, because that guy still had his gun out. He could just obviously you start driving at him, he's gonna start shooting at you. Well, I don't know.
Right? Like, what was the
And
point? What was
again,
the
I don't know
point?
if that's a complaint or if they're just trying to say, "Hey, Robert De Niro, as smart as he is sometimes an impulsive idiot." I don't know. But again, those are just none of those really like dock a point from the movie for me.
Oh yeah, no, agreed. I mean, I don't think it takes anything necessarily away from the movie for me. It's just one of those moments where it's like, why? Like,
Yeah.
why did we do this? What was the actual reason for it?
Um. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Natalie Portman's character. Oh, spoiler warning. I guess we forgot to say that. But anyway,
Spoilers.
uh,
Whatever.
I don't know
What
how I
was her
feel
name?
about
Lauren?
her doing that at the end of the movie because, like, I don't know. We had one other scene with her, and the rest of her was just like the characters talking about her. Like, okay, your daughter's going like going through something, and the dad sucks. Like, I don't know. I would have preferred if there was some kind of emergency that had more to do with like his wife or something, or if it was like her leaving him or something like that. I don't know. Something else that would drag him away for a minute, which it ultimately didn't even end up doing. Like, he still went to go look for Robert De Niro when they got the call. He ignored one call, and then the next one he was out of there, or she convinced him to go out of there.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like, it was just weird because, like, I I understand it's a young girl, so like in that aspect, you're supposed to be terrified, and I was like worried about the scene, but like I don't know, I had seen one scene of her. I didn't like it was a character I didn't care that much about.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's
I
one
don't
of
know.
those.
Maybe that sounds heartless.
No, it doesn't sound heartless. It's literally a character that you had no real like emotional attachment
Right.
to, and like what happens when is like whatever happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like after a minute, I was just thinking about, oh, okay, so is this just supposed to be like a distraction for Al Pacino? Like, and I don't know. It's really not the best one. So I guess if there's a scene that could have been cut down, maybe it could have been something somewhere there.
Right.
But I guess they needed something to like cross with Robert De Niro, like getting out of there with the girlfriend or trying to. I
I
don't know.
mean, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not trying to. There's moments like this where, like, I try not to go too hard because, like, I wasn't in the editing room, you know?
Of course, you know. I mean, I hear you on that too. Neither of us were there, and I think
Right.
we also have fallen into a position where like we're way more critical about things because we are 31
Have this.
episodes into a movie
Yeah.
podcast.
Sure. Sure. Um. No, but no, it's a great movie. Don't get
Oh
me
yeah,
freaking.
do
My
not get
rating's
me
gonna be
twisted.
pretty
This
high.
is a fantastic fucking movie.
Yeah.
There's just little things.
I guess.
It's always a little thing.
Yeah. The whole speaking of you've talked about the cast. Everybody does a great job acting. I have a hard time without the closed captioning. I have a hard time understanding John Voight, but he still did a good job.
Yeah, you know, it's John Voight. It is what it is. Like,
Yeah,
literally, it is what it is.
I know. I just realized we watched back-to-back weeks John Voight movies.
Did we really? Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. Holy shit.
Last time was whole back-to-back episodes.
Yeah, back to back EPs.
Yeah. I know he sucks as a person, but he's a good actor.
Good actor, shitty human. Agreed. I think agreed on that one. Great actor, shithole of a human.
But that it was all great acting, especially from Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, who I think part of the reason I held off so long on this is because The Godfather Part 3, which eventually we'll talk about the Godfather movies when I can find out how to make that episode without it being 2 hours long. But that left his, like, that movie is a lot worse than the other two, and it left a poor taste in my mouth about, like, later career Al Pacino. So I think I've kind of avoided any of those movies where he's in, where he post getting a raspy voice, which is a funny, except for The Irishman. I like The Irishman.
Right.
But I don't know. I think this was kind of the movie I needed to see to change that because he is so damn good.
Right?
I don't know.
Like genuinely so good.
He's amazing, man. Like, I don't know. I think maybe I told myself, like, I really don't need to see anything from him other than Scarface and the Godfather movies. But I think I just needed a movie like this where he's just so on top of his game that, and Robert De Niro is kind of just a natural. Like, I don't know. I sometimes don't know how hard he's actually trying, Robert De Niro, but like he doesn't really need to. He kind of just his floor is better than most actors' ceiling. You know what I mean?
He's legitimately that good.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is him.
If I had to pick between the two, I would lean Pacino for this movie, but at least just because they give him a little bit more to do, particularly with all the police procedural stuff.
Right.
But but they are both fantastic, and I can't believe, even though I understand this movie was more well received later on, but I still can't believe it didn't even get any like acting nomination, especially from two guys at this point in their careers. They both had one or two Oscars each. They've both been like a star-studded across Hollywood for like a couple decades at that point.
Right.
Whatever, I don't know. Maybe I might watch some old Siskel and Ebert reviews and see what the hell the people were saying. Because this movie was great. We ready for our ratings?
I'm ready for the ratings. Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, one more quote just from Al Pacino's character after they had a long like session of pretty much losing everybody because they lost the bugs.
Yeah.
He goes, "Does anybody have any idea where the fuck these people are?" I don't know. The way he delivered it was really funny. I just wanted to say that for the pod.
Respect.
Okay, ratings.
Yeah.
Ratings.
Go for it.
This, I don't know. This could change on a rewatch. 4.5.
No, I respect that.
All right.
No, I respect that. Yeah, 4.5. I will go ahead and give Heat a 4.5 Squadcast podcast thumbs up out of 5 to make this an overall 4.5. Nice and even.
Yeah. Nice and even.
Nice.
All right. Hell yeah.
Fucking right.
Okay. Are we ready to kick and scream?
Sir, I'm ready to kick and scream.
Listen, you're my assistant, okay? That means you have to back me up and go get me juice boxes when I tell you. Now go get me a juice box.
Now go get me a juice box.
You know who you're talking to? Talking to juice box guy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just thirsty. All right, I'm not going to recite the whole scene, but man.
Can we just say... Well, I mean, first and foremost, great movie. Absolutely phenomenal movie. But second of all, Will Ferrell is on in a class of his own.
Yeah. If you don't like Will Ferrell, you don't like this pod. Let me tell you right now.
You literally don't like this pod. I will glaze Will Ferrell to the day I die, and I don't feel any fucking shame about it.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. And I think this actually speaks to his talents. Not that he already needed it, but when he made Elf, which will probably be on the list for like a Christmas episode or something.
Oh yeah.
He kind of showed that he could, before that he was only really doing adult comedy, SNL, or like R-rated movies, whatever.
Right.
And he was running around butt naked. But then when he did Elf, like he kind of showed that he could be funny even for like an all ages setting. And that's when they started putting him in movies like this, like Kicking and Screaming. And this movie is not as well received as Elf, but I love it just as much. And I probably laugh harder at this, because I don't know. And to me, this is, I just love that you can get a movie like this where you can, even if it's not like something as raunchy as Anchorman or Talladega Nights or Old School, you still get raw Will Ferrell. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you still get like Will Ferrell at his best moments, but without the like extra, what's the word I'm looking for? Like explicitives or whatever.
Yes, you're right.
And I love it.
I mean, a lot of his humor is, I mean, not as much slapstick, just a little slapstick, but a lot of it is just that he sounds funny when he yells.
Everything that he yells, anytime he screams, anytime he cries, gets emotional, it's the funniest shit you'll ever hear or see in your life.
Right. So once he turns into full psycho mode as the soccer coach, it's like, he is just in his bag for the next like half hour.
Without a doubt. Like locked in, bag up, like let's get it rocking and rolling.
There's so much like little things too, like the giant fucking coffee stand, cappuccino stand on the bench. And then he makes himself a fucking tiger suit. I don't know. There's a part There's part where they score a goal, and for no reason, he just walks on the field and shoves the kid.
Dude, he's a menace. Well,
He's
like,
like, "Did you just push that kid?" He's like, "No, he fell down."
no, he fell down. Dude, he's like, and especially in this movie, it's like Will Ferrell is what every dad, I feel like, who has a child who plays soccer wants to be.
Well, or doesn't want to be,
Or
but you
doesn't
know
want
what
to
I mean?
be. Yeah, it's one or the
Right.
other. But I mean, growing up playing sports, I know a lot of people whose fathers were pretty close to this
No.
actual character.
No, so that's well, okay. I kind of realized it growing up because as a kid, I'm just like, haha, Will Ferrell. But like growing up, I realized it is kind of making that joke, like it's making fun of like soccer parents, you
Yeah,
know,
which funny
and
enough
like how
are
they
like some of
become
the
fanatics.
most aggressive parents because it's like, why are you so aggressive? Your child is playing
Right.
soccer. Let's
No,
calm
in my
down.
opinion, this is like considered a dumb, forgotten movie, but I actually think it does something kind of smart with that. Like it like the way they do that, the way they have Will Ferrell live like vicarious through his kid is by having this like life competition with his dad, who basically did that to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so they've kind of frame it as like this happens, like, and it can be like a cycle, almost like a cycle of abuse, but obviously not to that level of extreme, except for maybe the part where he shoves the kid on the ground.
Yeah, except for maybe that one part right there. Agreed.
except for the part where he yells "losers" through a cone to the kids on the losing team. Like, can you imagine your coach doing that?
In some instances, yes. And you know what? I'm not gonna name any names because this is a real life person. But there was a certain somebody whose name started with an S and their last name started with a G, and their dad was a fucking loose cannon on the field. I'll tell you what.
Okay, I'll put those puzzle pieces together later.
I'll tell you about it after the pod.
Okay, fair enough. No, but there's, he does a good job even in the beginning. Like, okay, I guess very, very quick synopsis is that his son plays soccer and he played soccer for his dad. His dad always beats him at everything, and he has a big life competition with him basically, and he lives that through his son's soccer team for his dad's son's soccer team. And he goes crazy.
Yep,
he hires Mike Ditka and goes crazy. Yeah, that's basically all you gotta know. Anyway, I talking a lot about when he starts going crazy, but he's actually pretty funny early on too. They do some good ideas with how he doesn't know how to be a soccer coach. First he gives them birds in cages as like a big team favor or party favor thing instead of, I don't know, smoothies or Slurpees or something.
Anything else but birds.
Anything else.
Literally
they're
almost
all,
anything else but fucking
like half
birds.
the kids get like sick.
Right.
They're like, what are those? Finches. Come on, everybody come up and grab a finch.
You know what's funny? Growing up, I had finches. I had I had literally had that actual bird.
Yeah,
they are
I
a
assume
menace.
You went out and got that bird yourself.
I did that myself, and I understand how much of a menace they are. He's gifting them to children.
They're menaces. Is that?
They're menaces, dude. I had 2 of them within the span of 2 months. I had 15 of them because they kept laying fucking eggs. I had to start selling. My grandma, which had to start selling these fucking birds to neighbors and shit. They are a menace to society.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah. Just going off of that, like, there's the other part that always cracks me up when he sees like the guy like kicking up his kid's shin guards. So he's like, "Hey, how you doing, Sam?" And he just like launches his foot into his kid's legs. It's like, "Oh, what's that for? Jeez." And the sound of the kicks sound like he is just rocking him.
Crunching
It
bones.
just sounds so funny. And even Ditka's like, "Did you just kick your son?" Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
The movie's paced really well. I remember, or I mean, it's short. It's like an hour and a half, but like, I don't know. It just it goes from scene to scene and never drags or anything. It's a movie that is paced and just overall made like it knows what it is and it's not trying to be more than that.
Right.
But it's still like, there's some creative ideas. Like, honestly, I don't know if you even thought about this, but like the fact that Buck sells balls and he sells pills, like pills are like smaller than balls,
I actually never
basically
thought about
saying
that.
his balls are smaller.
He's got small balls.
We've got balls.
We.
Like they even make the joke at like that party scene. I don't know. I thought that was like a clever way to like add to the illustration of like their relationship dynamic. Like, I don't know. That was good.
I would agree.
Joe. Sorry, I just had to. That was almost my intro, but I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. Start the pod out by yelling "Kill Phil."
Hey, that's okay. Go on.
Because anyone named Phil that opens the pod would be like, "Dude, what the fuck?" But I always think it's funny when he like denies that he hit the fireplace with the soccer ball, and and they all, what's his name, Hunter, just yells, "Kill Phil!" And they all just jump on him, and like a bunch of rock music starts. It was very funny. It's a very funny movie. I don't know why people. I don't know. I don't know why people don't talk about it like other Will.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those Will Ferrell movies that kind of falls like in the cracks, almost like what was it, Casa de Mi Padre?
Yeah, I never saw that one.
I mean, it's in Spanish.
People didn't see that one because it looks like it's all in Spanish.
It is.
Is it all in Spanish?
It's all in Spanish.
No, people just didn't want to watch that.
But like, it took me a while to get it. Like, I have a poster of that movie. It's fucking hilarious. Like, it's good. And like,
add it to the list.
Once I got past, like, obviously I'm a big anime fan, as we all know. Like, I've recommended multiple anime movies. It was one of those where like I was still getting into becoming more of a subtitled person, where like now like when I watch anime I prefer subs over dubs. And so like they came out in 2012. I was not watching any subbed content in 2012. Years later I rewatched it and I really respected it, and also I've gotten a lot better at ingesting content that is subbed. It's fucking amazing. Like, definitely
I
add
would
it
watch
to the
it
list.
now. I think that was my reason why I didn't see it at the time, but now I watch tons of stuff with subtitles.
Exactly. So it's literally that. So, like, yes, we need...
Add it to the list.
Yeah, add it... Oh, big time add it to the list.
I also want to just bring up the campfire scene because it's fun. I had a coach that did that, and there were nights where it was, like, really cold. One night we thought we saw a skunk. Like, man, I mean, it wasn't a terrible, like, we did like those, like, those campfire nights, like, before a game, we would have a football game, but, I don't know, it just reminded me of that, and, like, I don't know, I almost wonder if somebody who worked on the script, like, had a coach that did that, and, like, that's just some of the things they remember from it.
No, I mean...
like, it was good. It just like there were those things like it was cold. There, like you would hear animals. Like,
I agree, man. I mean,
how much longer we got to be out here?
I mean, I played lacrosse. We had hella nights or hella pre-games where we would just have bonfires at somebody's random house, like one of the coaches' houses or whatever, and it'd be the whole team there.
Yeah,
and those like they got out of control. They got out of control. That's like that. I think that's all I'm like legally allowed to say, especially because I was a child back then. But like, yeah, they got wicked.
I couldn't help but think of that. I also like to think, I don't know. I like to think in that scene, they get like attacked by dogs. I like to think that the whole community at once just like unleash their dogs in like a form of rebellion. Like, okay, these guys won't shut up. We'll show them.
Release
Everybody
the
at
hounds.
once. Release the hounds. Yeah, I don't know. Release the dog army.
Release the dog army.
I don't know. I could not think like that. And as much as ridiculous as the tiger outfit is, I remember growing up thinking, what's so wrong with it? Like, it's kind of dope.
It's kind of cool. Now I'm an adult. I look back on it. I'm like, oh. I
actually kind of looks better when he takes it off and just has like the navy blue T-shirt with the pants.
Agreed.
Like, that works better.
Wholeheartedly.
Now you look like a coach. I don't know. I'm trying to think that it was. They also did a funny. I don't know. They did kind of a funny thing, like addressing like. You know, there's always there's a lot of times, especially nowadays, there is a kid on the team that's got like a lesbian couple parents, and I love how they show it at first where he's like doesn't get it. It's like, oh, who's your son? Bianca's son. Who's your son? Bianca's son. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, great.
Oh, amazing, yeah.
Like, you know what? You're better than the other parents. Someone hears that, like, how are they better? Because they're just different. Oh, we're different.
Oh shit! Yeah, no,
They both walk away pissed off at him. And the blonde one's like ready to kill him the whole movie.
Right, the entire time. It
was pretty funny. That I can't not mention the Italians.
Oh my god! Actually, I think I had a point about that.
Hilarious.
No, it was literally. I did make a point about that. It was It's like the. What did I call it? I'm trying to look at my notes. The one good kid strategy. So what I wrote in my notes. This is verbatim. The entire subplot with the two Italian ringers. Yeah. Massimo and what's his name, Gian or whatever.
The Apprentice Butchers.
Yeah,
Gianpero.
It's a brilliant.
Gianpero and Massimo.
This is my note. It's a brilliant observation of terrible youth coaching. Phil doesn't teach his team anything. He just recruits two kids who are vastly superior athletes and builds a system entirely around passing to them while everyone gets out of the way. It's like, oh, dude, have you ever seen the movie Shaolin Soccer? I think that's the name of it.
I have not.
Dude, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not appropriating it.
I mean, it's
Shaolin Soccer 2001. Add it to the list. Absolutely, you'll love it. But it reminds me of that, where like that one's more of like a Mortal Kombat-esque. It's a comedy action movie about soccer based in and you know what? I apologize to any diehard Shaolin Soccer fans out there, which I'm sure it's zero. I'm pretty sure it's in Japan, but like, if I'm wrong about that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Add it to the list. But yeah, no. I mean, it's funny. Obviously, Phil is a terrible coach. He doesn't know what he's doing, so he gets Ditka and he gets the Italians and he just milks that for what he's worth. And they start winning games. They start winning a lot of games. Gets to his head. He starts thinking that he's some great coach with like a brilliant strategy, but his strategy is just to milk the talent, the little bit of talent that he has on his terrible team as much as he can.
Literally, I mean, they weaponized Mike Ditka, which is a funny trope because I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but my grandfather has been asked multiple times in public, "Are you Mike Ditka?" Because he is a spitting image of the man.
Yeah.
He is a spitting image of Mike Ditka. Maybe a little bit less brune. Yeah, it's the mustache. Like the blonde, brune, like blondish brown
and the way
mustache.
the way his hair is styled.
It's ridiculous. So like it cracks me up anytime anybody brings up Mike Ditka.
Yeah, he can avoid that a little bit if he wanted to, but
it's very easy. But I feel like he doesn't want to at a certain point. I feel like it's part of his aesthetic now.
Yeah, sure. No, that's funny. It's a good grandpa look.
Good grandpa look.
Ditka does a good job in this movie.
I agree. He does do a good job. I mean, how fucking old was Mike Ditka during this movie?
I don't know. Well, when you get like people who aren't actors in your movie, all you gotta. It's not nearly as hard as like actual acting where you gotta play a character, but like it's still like impressive the way that they utilize it sometimes. So that
Agreed. He was 65, by the way.
yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
But I don't know. Obviously, they told him to kind of just be himself, but like they did a good job of like making that work as an actual character. Like it felt like the real Mike Ditka, and he felt like a crucial character to the story. So
That's true.
it was
Holy
cool.
shit. Mike Ditka's still alive, right? Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
86. Oh my god.
God, I just realized Robert Duvall just passed away very recently.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. He's great in this movie too. He's been in a lot more serious movies, but he's honestly kills it in this.
Yeah, I mean,
movie
what?
as
Godfather,
plays that role.
Secondhand Lions, Lonesome.
He's in a very good movie called The Apostle.
He's also in a very good movie called T-Cam.
He was in
To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Yep, that's right. He's Boo Radley.
Boo Radley, yeah. Godfather 2, John Q, Broken Trail.
God, what's the other Coppola movie? It's killing me. About the Vietnam War. Apocalypse Now. Duh. Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now, yep. Days of Thunder.
He's
True
great in
Grit.
that.
He was in MASH, the show MASH. I mean, that did come out in 1970.
Yes.
I watched that. Shout out Grams. I watched like every season of MASH. Great show.
Oh,
actually.
did you? That's cool.
MASH is a real like. It's one of those shows that's so old, it's kooky, but it's so good.
It's a very, very famous show.
MASH
it's the only
is great.
show that, dude. The top 10 all-time U.S. broadcasts is 9 Super Bowls and the finale for MASH.
MASH might be in my list of TV shows.
Everybody
to
watched
rewatch.
it. Everybody watched it at the same when it came out.
Which is crazy. It's on Prime.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
No, it's like a number no one will ever touch.
It's on Prime, Hulu, Sling, YouTube. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Anyway, it's just, we're getting off course.
Yeah,
here.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Well, we only got a little bit more to say, and then we'll go to our
Truth,
rating.
yeah.
Okay, so I guess if I'm going to be a little critical, because I can't help myself, is the solution they come up with on the bench when they say don't listen to Phil isn't exactly what they do when they go back on the field. It's fine. It's not even that big of a deal. They're just not the same thing. What you find out is that every kid on the team had some secret ability, like the frickin' Beans or whatever that actor's name is, was able to put the ball on the back of his head and start duck walking with it. And then Byung-sun and Ambrose formed the Mega Person. And then it ends with Sam pulling a Maradona on his same age uncle.
Yeah.
But it's still fine. I can overlook it because I still like how they do it, how they put that all together for them to like come and win the game without relying on the Italian. John Perro and Massimo, the apprentice butchers.
The butcher's apprentice.
This was a very fun movie. Are we ready for our ratings? Let's just get to it.
I'm amazed. Yeah, I'm ready for the racing.
Okay, this is a very fun, very funny movie. I'm glad I rewatched it to be reminded that I do still love it. I didn't just like love it as a kid. I love it again now. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching this again sometime soon. Obviously, I rate things differently when it's a silly comedy versus a movie trying to be serious. So fuck it, 4.5.
You know what? I think this has probably been the easiest podcast we've done. It's another one where I think we all are on this podcast at least. I mean, even at the beginning, but especially now since it's just the two of us, huge Will Ferrell fans. 4.5. Easy. There's no questions asked. Like, it's a comedy. It's fun. It hits all the points. It's older, but it's still good. 4.5. Our average for today is a 4.5, which I think is the highest average for any podcast we've ever done.
LaChop. I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. If you don't like Will Ferrell, you're not gonna like this.
You're not gonna like this podcast. Like we've what? I think we've. Let's see. How many we have? Land of the Lost. Anchorman trilogy. I'm literally looking at our page right now.
Just one, but yeah.
We have two two Will Ferrell movies already on there. We haven't done majority of them. This is a 4.5, and Will Ferrell is one of this Squadcast podcast, movie podcast, top actors. Better get fucking used to it, because we're at the episode 31, and we're gonna do another 300 minimum. So fucking get used to it, chat.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, we did it. Episode 31. Hell yeah. What a fun little episode. Two very fun movies.
Actually, though, this was a very, very good one. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I had a blast watching these, and I had a blast talking about them.
Likewise. And you know what? Next podcast, whether you know it or not, I think it's going to be a good one. I have some really good ideas. It's going to be the 4th of July podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, episode 32.
See what we got cooking up for episode 32.
Thank you again. Ideas.
Thank you to all who listen. Thank you again, Latrell, for doing yet another episode with me.
Love you, Dan.
Yeah. Thank you all. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.